Very much. So let's now speak to Peter Mathews. He's the author of Dollar Democracy with Liberty and Justice for Some, How to Reclaim the American Dream for All. He's also Professor of Political Science at Cyprus College and joins us from Los Angeles. Peter, is Trump right? Has Europe had it good in the US for some time now?
Well, he's not really fully right. In fact, if you look at what happened in the Great Depression, in 1930, the United States passed the Smoot-Hawley tariffs, and about 4 years on down the line, export dropped by $7 billion down to $2.4 billion because the other countries retaliated and put tariffs on American products, so we couldn't sell that many products in terms of export. That's the problem. If Trump goes and puts his tariff on steel and aluminum, especially steel, it's going to drive the prices of other products up that are made out of steel in the United States, and the tariffs from other countries, retaliation threats have come in from other countries to retaliate against American motorcycles in Europe, against American jeans, and in response, Trump wants to put tariffs on European cars by 35%. You can see the beginning of an escalation of a total trade war that could devastate the economies in the world. But here's the thing. The problem is, the reason that people are losing jobs in the United States and have been having lower income wages is because the corporations want to take these jobs to low-wage countries like Mexico and other parts of the world, even China. And they want to do that because they want to make more profits over this. American corporations, not the American political leaders as such. It's the corporations that wanted to do this. And that's a problem. If they could raise the wages in those countries, then you could have a more even playing field, and it would be fair trade where the workers over there can buy American export products as well. The tariffs are a wrong way to go, in my view.
OK, but Trump does seem determined to put tariffs in place. He said trade wars are a good thing and they're easy to win. Is that the case?
Absolutely not. He doesn't really know what he's talking about, because once that began back in the 30s, it just escalated. More and more countries put tariffs on American products, and the whole world went into a Great Depression, and this could happen again. You cannot win trade wars easily, especially when you're dealing with macro nations like China and Germany. Export a lot of products to the United States, and this is going to cause havoc in the international economy. It'll cause jobs here, it'll cost jobs in Europe and even in China. And it'll be very bad for working people around the globe, and it'll shrink the world output, of economic output as well, around, not just in the United States or in China. It's going to be a worldwide phenomenon. I don't think Mr. Trump is really fully qualified or equipped to make these decisions. I hope he has some experts to advise him. He doesn't seem to be listening to his experts. That's the problem.
What's the role, then, of the World Trade Organization in situations like this? Does it have any sway to stop these sorts of unilateral protectionist moves?
It does, actually. It can rule against the United States and then order the United States to have to pay penalties in terms of trade sanctions and things against the United States. So the WTO is a powerful organization. Again, I think that we should reform the world trade and globalization by increasing the wages and environmental standards throughout the world, and especially low-wage and low environmental regulated countries. And then you can have an even playing field across the borders, and people can buy products across the borders so they'll have more money in their pockets to buy imports from other countries. And that'll increase not just productivity, but it'll also increase the standard of living all around the world for the middle class. That's the problem. The working poor and the working middle class are suffering in the world today, in the United States and Mexico and places like that. And that's why politicians like Trump can come to the forefront and use that anger to get elected and come up with the wrong solutions. That's what I see.
That sounds like you have some good solutions. Peter Mathews, many thanks for joining us there from Los Angeles.
My pleasure. Thank you so much.